Today we get the league campaign underway with Folkestone Invicta, and pre-season's gone pretty well, so I'm slightly confident-ish. Lower league management's hard to tell. Roll the intro. No, I won't stop. Hello and welcome back to the Folkestone Invicta Save Hometown Hero, where we are taking control of Folkestone Invicta in the Bet Victor Ishman Premier Division, and we're starting our season today against Cheshunt, who I really struggled to say in the last episode, but hopefully I've nailed it now. We've come down to sort of this formation: play wide, get low crosses in, pass into the space to get the strikers to run in behind the defence, counter if we can, have a higher line engagement for the front three, and see how we get from there. Box to boxer tries to get up and down. Central midfielder on attack tries to just support the strikers, or support the front three rather than the strikers. A ball winning midfielder just to play in there to try and get the ball back and pass to one of the better players. And then a no nonsense centre back stopper. He'll go and meet the players as they come on attack. A centre back next to him who just tries to stop other players getting the ball generally, and two fullbacks on support, and then a goalkeeper on defend. So if we go and have a look at pre-season, this is how it's gone. We beat Ramsgate 2-1 in the first game, which was live on camera, which was fine. We then beat Billericay 4-0, a very good performance. Alfie Packman, Scott Hurd, Sam Hassler and Spyrides getting the goal. We'll get on to transfers in a minute. Haywards Heath were beaten 3-2 as well. Kane Rowland, who I have been informed is no longer at the club, because Folkestone Invicta's Twitter page has been tweeting me, so thank you very much for the information. So I'm not going to release them. Like, they're not on contracts. But what I'm going to do is not get in the way if another club approaches them. So he's got teams interested in, one of which who we beat. But he's got clubs interested in him, so I'm not going to try and stop them going. If you want me to make this realistic, then I can release them on a free. It's Kane Rowland, Phil Starkey, Nick Shaw, and Ethan Madden and Jack Evans, who, as you can see, a lot of them played in this game. So Ethan Madden, Jack Evans, Rowland was in there as well. So if you want me to let me know down below. I can make it realistic and get rid of them. That's not a problem. But it's up to you guys, the viewers. Let me know. We then went and played big rivals Dover Athletic, and now we lost 1-0. We dominated this game. We absolutely pummeled them. And we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, which is a bit of a disappointment at Cheriton Road. And then we went away into West Essex, where we got a 2-0 lead, conceded in the 92nd minute after we made a raft of changes. But overall, it's going okay. In terms of the squad, we have put, the only transfer listed player we've put is Kieran McCann, purely due to his wage. So sorry, Kieran, if you are, if you're watching and you're at the club, you are very determined, but your wage is a hindrance. However, no one wants to sign you at the moment, so it's not a problem. Lots of interesting players. So Michael Everett is the record appearance holder at the club with, according to, again, looking at the Twitter feed, thank you very much, Folkestone Invicta, over 650 appearances for the club. So I do want to keep him around. That would be really good. And Ian Draycott is the club's second highest goal scorer ever, but he's got an offer from Chalfont St Peter, who, well, they're in the division below us, maybe even 2 divisions below us. So I'm hoping he stays, but he's classed as a fringe player for us, so we'll have to see what happens there. Other than that, no offers for any other players. But if we go and look at the transfers then, and we'll go to the transfer history. So Youssef moved before I was even here, so nothing I could do about that one, moving to Dulwich Hamlet. Harry England we bought in. You saw this guy, he played in the game against Ramsgate. He's going to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I think he'll be playing quite a lot in the first team this year from Peterborough. Odiaces Spyrides joined as well, striker. Looks pretty good. I mean, I've gone for more of the physical stats. He's got the pace that we want to look for to get in behind. A decent first touch, finishing could be a little bit better. But 18-year-old Greek. Yafet Mata has joined as well, ex-Man United, if we remember him. Yeah, really good potential ability. Again, decent physicals, and hopefully he'll grow up to this player. He's actually been playing the friendlies at left back and doing a very good job. So we'll have to see where he plays and how he gets on. Then we brought in Malachi Pianado Piat, which is a name I'm going to absolutely butcher. while he's at the club. So I may call it MPP because it'll be, in fact, I'm not going to maybe call him. I am going to call him MPP. And we've got in, so he came with some pedigree from Crystal Palace and Tottenham. Yeah, see how he gets on as well. A central midfielder, likes to be a ball-winning midfielder on defend. However, he has strength of 1. So we'll have to see how that gets on. Otherwise, though, he's a very quick central midfielder. So hopefully he can burst from the centre midfield spot. And Kai Douglas joins us as well, another central midfielder. This guy comes from Crystal Palace as well, and he drops down a number of divisions to join us. But good natural fitness, good pace, stamina's not the best, but pace and acceleration, natural fitness, all good. Great first touch, good passing. Probably would like to be some sort of playmaker as he progresses. But yeah, that's all the transfers we've done at the moment, and we're going to go in and play Cheshunt. Now, we're going to put it on. Their key player, by the way, is Akindiani, and yeah, he used to play for Spurs. Has sort of moved around a little bit. Margate, then had a run in Norway, and then he came back. Didn't play for Great Wackering Rovers. Great name. But is now in with Cheshunt in the Premier Division, so have to see how he gets on. They are predicted to finish below us, I think, if I remember. If we go to general, they are predicted to finish 15th. So we're at home, and we are the favourites in terms of, well, betting and odds as 5-4 favourites, as it says there. But yeah, it'll be at Cheriton Road, and we'll have to see how we get on. I have, just to let you guys know, I have pulled everybody up from the under-18, so there's no more under-18 players in here now. We don't have any under-18 staff. That's something I might go and look for. We don't have any youth candidates yet, but Neil Cugley will hopefully bring them through. Although he has judging player potential 6, not the best. In terms of coaching, working with youngsters 7. So he should be, actually, at this level, he is probably a pretty good director of football, to be honest. Thank you all so much for the comments and likes and everything on the first 2 episodes. Really appreciate it. If you are new and sticking around for the series, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and every like you leave really helps the channel as well for new people and more people to find this. And if you are a Folkestone Invicta supporter, please do share this with other Folkestone Invicta supporters, and hopefully I can do your club a lot of justice, which will be, well, that's the aim. That is the aim. So let's get back onto our view. We'll go into position like this, and well, we'll be back for the game and we'll go through the lineup. So for the first game, the first competitive game of my reign, this is how we're lining up. Newcombe in goal. Same formation, a 4-1-2-2-1. Starkey, Davies, O'Mara and Mata at the back. The striker come left back. England, Evans and Hassler in the middle. Hurd, Jackson Jr. on the left, and Roland starts up front. Interestingly, Ter Horst, the club's arguably best player, starts on the bench due to pre-season form. Now, there's a few little tweaks in here that we have to see how it gets on. The midfield 3, I'll be interested to see how that works. The new signings, only England gets a start. England and Mata, the new signings, it gets a start. Let's see how we get on in the game. So as we see the teams line up, we are going to actually, for the first game of the season, we're going to pause that a second. We are going to go into 2D and on comprehensive highlights. Now, this is because I need to see how the tactics working. I need to see what we're doing, how it's all going, and things like that. So I'm undecided whether we're going to do 3D or 2D for the majority of this save. As Roland gets in behind and shoots, and that's what we're doing. We're looking for those balls in behind the defence. But comprehensive highlights in 2D is the best way to see how the tactic works, as we're just going direct into Roland at the moment. Is that a penalty? No. Roland has tripped Mackenzie. But it's a decent start by the looks of things inside the first 10 or so minutes. As a goal kick goes long, Jackson Jr. flicks it on. He heads it back gets into his path, but he's robbed, and Moss picks it up into Reynolds. Now we should be slightly pressing them as they basically get in our half, as Jackson Jr. does press pretty well there. That's all the way across. Akindiani picks it up. It's forced backwards. It's hit Hitchcock, and Starkey makes the clearance into Sims, though. They're not giving up here, Cheshunt. Newton, Adoji over the top. Easy, that one for Newcombe. And yeah, it was a good, solid defensive line. It's not too bad. As Newcombe goes into Jackson Jr., but Adoji wins it again. We get it back. Yafet Mata goes long. Roland, Hassler picks it up. That's a wayward shot from Hassler. And we don't really have the quality at this sort of level to work the ball into the box. So I'm not too fussed with shots like that. I'd rather we get shots off, as Starkey into England, into Evans. Now, this is the 2 central midfielders I'm not too sure about. Playing a holding midfielder and a ball-winning midfielder. I'm not too sure if that is going to work. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. As Sims is put under pressure. Adoji, you can see we're keeping this very good shape at the back, which is good. Omara into Mackenzie. Mackenzie goes long. Omara wins the header. England flicks it onto Evans. Lovely. Evans over the top into Roland. Roland shoots. It's blocked and cleared away by Konin. But we are playing on. Hassler hits a free kick. Goes past the post. Not expecting too many free kicks to go in at this level. As Starkey puts it into Roland. Back to Starkey. In it goes towards Jackson Jr. Gets his head to it. But there's not enough on it. And we're not just struggling to make the breakthrough at the moment as Girling goes slightly long with the goal kick. Hitchcock into Collins. He lows over the top. Akandiani into Sims. Now you can see we've got this bank here of 4 and then a bank of 5 and 1 up front. And that is what I'm looking for. I want to make us tough to break down. And at the moment, it looks like it's happening. However, we do have 4 on 4 at the back, which means they are pushing their wingers on quite a lot. And they do have a bit of an overlap there with Newton, but he's robbed by Mata. Plays it off him and then gets the clearance away. Now we should just regain our shape, which we do. O'Mara wins the header and it's going to go behind for a corner to Cheshunt. So as I said, I do apologise if you prefer to watch it in 3D, but for the first few games of the season I need to watch in 2D to see where I'm going to tweak my tactics and see how I want it to work. As Collins wins a free kick and puts the free kick in himself. And it's a great save from Henry Newcombe in goal to touch it past the post. It's going to be Collins again with the corner. He's obviously a bit of a set-piece king for them. Evans into Akandiani, into Cronin. Cronin to Sims. Sims back to Cronin. Into Sims again. And we force them back. Yodoji goes long, and that's alright. The more long balls they play, I'm pretty happy. We've got quite a good defensive long ball team. So Evans out to Mata. Mata into Jackson Jr. Spins his man, and he's fouled. Surely, referee. He's played on, and we've got a corner. It looked like it was caught late there, Jackson Jr. Now, I haven't set up set pieces either. That's something I need to do. Hassler, ball in. Athentigiani gets it away. And England's there. O'Mara, back to England. Just keep the ball, that's it. It's nice and sensible. Mata, out to Hurd, who finds himself in a bit of space. Will he shoot? He does. Girling makes the save. 20 minutes gone. I'd still say we've had the better of it at the moment. Mata, into Jackson Jr. Back to England. Over the top, and Jackson Jr.'s got a square ball on if he can find it. We're just struggling to get a few men in the box, but there he is there. Roland's there. It goes to Hassler. Hassler didn't get a shot off. It's blocked. Let's ask them to just do a little bit more when we get that ball. Hassler holds the ball, swings it in, left-footed. Newton down to Evans. Oh, straight at Girling, either side of him, and surely that was in. That's our second shot on target. Boys are feeling a little bit of pressure from that bit of that little shout I gave them. Roland back to Starkey, into England. Up to Evans. Back to Starkey again. Hurd. Hurd beats his man. Puts a cross in. It's a bit of a poor cross though. Roland picks it up. Roland tries to get it back towards Jackson Jr. with a header and it's just wide again. It's just not falling in. Jackson Jr. flicks it on but Sims picks it up for Cheshunt. Adoji. Put under pressure by Jackson Jr. That's a wayward pass. Evans over the top into Roland. Roland's in and Girling makes the save. We're just lacking that clinical finish at the top of the pitch at the moment. Hassler will swing in the corner. In it goes. Jackson Jr.'s under it, but Girling comes and claims it very well for Cheshunt. And I'm very happy with our tactic at the moment. We're working how I want it to. Hurd. Back to Starkey. Can he whip a cross in? He does. It's headed away. Hassler picks it up to England. Lots of space for Mata on the left-hand side. England does find him now. He can accelerate down into that space. Puts an early cross in towards the back post. Hurd. It's gone away. Starkey will pick up the loose ball. It's getting tense. Into Roland. His shot's blocked and Collins is there. Doesn't complete the clearance. Oh, I thought it was going to be robbed. And Adoji puts his foot through it very well for Cheshunt. And they're just about hanging on. I'm just thinking. I'm wondering. I'm happy to pass it into space. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get, if we cancel this, go into player instructions. I just want you guys... Yeah, so no nonsense, that's fine. You can do more direct. But I think Finn, if we go... You can do shorter passing. Let's try and get you to build it up. Ball winning midfielder as well. When you get it back, let's go shorter passing. Let's try and get you guys to hold the ball a little bit. Basically, fullbacks and the no-nonsense centre-back can go over the top. But we don't always have to do that every single time. So we'll confirm those changes and get into the game again. As Collins into Hitchcock. Down to Akindiani. Akindiani, Davies heads it away. Roland tries to get there, but Cronin beats him to it. Into Mackenzie. Starkey with a header. Evans, England. Ball through. Cronin gets the Hassler will pick this up. Into Roland again. He's getting a lot of the ball, the striker, just not taking his chances. Hurd gets into the box. He's tackled really well by Collins there, but forced into a corner. Hurd, I thought was going to pick it up, but didn't. Sims, and it's a pretty tense game. We have had the better of it. Moss into Newton. Newton comes down the right hand side for Cheshunt. Is in, and Davies heads it behind for a corner again. Those changes haven't quite taken place yet. There we go. They have now. So Collins swings in the corner. England brings it down very comfortably. Great composure from the youngster. As Roland's there. I could go attacking and try and chuck a few men more forward, but I'm worried that they're pushing there. Oh, he's missed the ball, and Mata missed the ball, but Newton puts it over. I'm worried that because they're chucking their wingers up quite high in this 4-4-2, that it's gonna, if we push too many men forward, they're gonna have the option on the counter. But Newton's in behind Mata. He gets, what a recovery tackle! The text commentary said a picture perfect tackle from Mata there. Not bad for a striker. Collins puts the ball in. Evans wins the header. Sims picks up the loose ball though to Newton on the edge. Shot. Newcomb keeps it out, and Moss is on the rebound, but he's offside. The linesman's flagging. It's out. We'll probably see the replay, I think, in 3D of how close that was. You can see it here from up above. So Sims into Newton, and it was a great shout from the linesman. That's not a lot in it. Newcomb with a good save, but Moss sticks it in and is offside. Mata long to the right hand side down to Hurd. Hurd lays it back to Starkey. Starkey ball in, looking for Roland, and Jackson Jr. couldn't get there either, but Adoji puts it behind. And I'm just wondering, we could probably leave one of our wingers up as well. Now, Jackson Jr. I don't think is very tall. We'll have a look at that at half time. Maybe mix him up and put Roland up there as the striker attacking the goalkeeper. As Mata puts an Cronin with bad clearance. Hurd, Evans, Hassler, back to Evans. It's a wayward shot again. I don't mind. It's a shot. It's decent attacking play. Hurd isn't having the best game at right wing, so he's going to come off. I think Roland's right. Let's go for a bit of a encourage, and we're going to passionately tell the guys there's a lot more to come. And I believe you have what it takes. So we'll end that team talk there as my hiccups start to kick in. So 6.3 for Hassler, 6.4 for Hurd. We're going to do Hurd for Terhorst. As I said, it's surprised. I'm surprised in myself that I didn't start Johan Terhorst. But he is in the team now as a right winger, which apparently is his natural position. I would say he's more of a striker, or from what I know of him in previous games, he was more of a striker. But we'll go for that. I'm wondering, can he be... Yeah, what do you want to be? You don't want to be either of them, really. Is Terhorst better as an inside winger? No, he's not. So we'll definitely put you guys back like that. Let's drop... Do we go... No, double box to box doesn't really work. Let's go... Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to lower down their attackingness, which is a terrible way to phrase what I'm trying to say. And we're actually going to put Jackson Jr. up a bit further, which means he won't track his man, but he will give us an out ball on that side. And then when he gets it, he's going to try and drive in towards Roland up front and hopefully create a bit of danger. As Hassler into England, looking straight up to Roland, does get a flick on, but can't win the second ball. I mean, neither team is playing particularly well, but Collins is there. Akindani is bouncing around, and Newcomb touches it past the post again, and we just about hold on. Let's shout a bit of get creative. I mean, I don't know why a manager would just shout the words get creative. I mean, demand more. I can sort of understand why you'd shout that, but the words get creative or increase your creativity or something like that would just be a weird thing to shout. But Cheshunt seems to be getting into this second half a little bit more. Moss and Newton. Ball across, looking for the back post, and Hitchcock will keep it in. Starkey puts a tackling bit, it falls to Hitchcock, back to Newton, and as I said, they're getting more of it. 5 minutes into the second half, and they get the goal. And we'll see the replay, and then we'll go and see how we can mix things up. Maybe we match them in a 4-4-2, and we've got the better player. I feel like we've got the better players, so I think we can maybe do that. As Newton is there, and he sticks it in, and it's an easy finish, to be honest. So there is something maybe straight from kickoff, but let's go. I mean, how do we do this then? Let's put Roland and Terhorst up front together, and I'm thinking maybe we go for a pressing forward on support. Jackson Jr. wants to be a winger out there. Hassler's still not having the best of games, so we're going to bring on Alfie Paxman, who has played quite well as a winger out here. Can you do it on support? You want to be a winger on attack. Now that is annoying. Roland's having an okay game. He's just not putting the chances away. Now I could go 4-2-2-2 or 4-2-4. But I'm not too comfortable doing that. I do want to play you there. Or do we go for a 3 at the back, which I haven't done any sort of training for the guys, so they're not going to be used to it. And you guys can't really play wing backs, but you might have to. And then, I mean, that's not going to work. That's a horrendous formation to play, Dave. Come on, use your brain. Right, England in there. Go back to a flat back 4. Fullback on support. Fullback on support. Let's change you to just a defend. Let's go for a central defend. Maybe Paxman isn't the right shout. Let's bring on how's Mata doing actually? See, Mata's having a good game. So actually we're going to put Mata there. We're going to go for a bit of a lopsided formation, and then Paxman is actually going to come off for like that for Madden. We're still going to play pretty wide. We're still going to keep the tempo up. Let's try and get the play down the wings. Let's counter press and counter. So we're going to go and, as soon as we lose the ball, don't worry about shape and position. Let's just go and get it back. And we'll play a little bit of a higher line as well. I think we'll go there. There's not too much else I want to change too much at the moment, but we'll go to a bit of a 4-4-2 lopsided sort of formation, and we'll see how it goes. As that's a long ball out to Adoji, and Mata intercepts it, goes up towards Roland, wins the header down to Evans, and nothing comes of that. But so we've made our subs. Roland does have a strike partner now, but his cross falls to Moss after reflection into Akindiani, but that's a poor touch, and Davies goes back to Newcomb, who goes out wide looking for Mata, who will get there at the second attempt. England goes out right to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. to Starkey. Starkey up towards Terhorst. Good touch and turn. Lays it back to England. Great ball out to Mata. Mata gets into a crossing position and wins the corner. Let's let this play for a little bit. England, ball in. Moss heads it away easily at the front post. Adoji completes the clearance, and not much else we can do there. Down the other wing, Adoji into Newton. Back to Adoji. Ball across. Davies wins the header. Sims picks it up. And Sims is forced backwards into Adoji. Ball across. Hitchcock in acres of space. But he's offside. That's why he's in acres of space, because he was in absolutely an offside position. Mata wins the header looking for England, but can't get there. Sims is beaten to the ball. Moss with that ball over the top now. They're playing a bit longer and it goes past the post. So we are now going to change that, and we're actually going to drop that a little bit more. I don't want us getting beaten in behind. As Collins goes up the line to Akindiani. Into Sims. Sims into Collins. We're going to use Roland Edge's knowledge in a minute and let him... Moss there with a header. In fact, we're going to do it now. Let's ask... Why can't I ask the assistant? I don't feel confident enough in my ability. Okay, well, Sims is getting on the ball quite a lot. So let's go and press him, and we'll tackle him quite hard. And let's press their centre-backs when they get the ball as well. And then we'll show the two strikers onto their weaker feet. And go like that to start, and hopefully we'll get something out of it. Newcomb up towards Mata, brings it down really well. Tries to spread the ball, but it's a bit poor. I'm wondering if we're actually giving... Are we giving a bit too much possession away now? I need to sort out my widgets. Into England, up to Evans. Evans over the top, looking for Terhorst. Takes a lovely touch, can't beat his man. Cronin, no, oh, Terhorst was offside. Okay, let's... we're playing this 4-4-2 sort of thing, so let's drop the passing and try and keep the ball a little bit more. Try and create a chance that way. Don't want to work it now. I won't work it into the ball box just yet. And we're going to do... let's let that play. And then we're going to bring on MPP, I think, for his debut. Collins finds himself in space, crosses it across goal. Moss can't get there for Cheshunt. And it goes down the wing, and they win the corner off Starkey. Collins. Ball in. It's over everybody. Hitchcock will keep it in play. Starkey goes out to meet him. All the way across. Mata with the header into Roland. Jackson Jr. Now we can counter here. Lots of space on the right-hand side for Starkey. Starkey comes forward. Not blessed with the most pace. And he's fouled. That should be a yellow card, referee. Stopping a counter-attacking opportunity. England with the ball in. The back post. Madden. Oh, Girling makes the save. Oh, he did make the save really well. Evans is going to come off and be replaced by MPP in here. And we're going to put you as a ball-in midfielder on support. And England, in fact, we can drop you back here, can't we? Because that's where you prefer to play. You can be a ball-in midfielder on support there as well. So we're going to have two central midfielders pressing the hell out of their midfield pretty much now. And let's demand a bit more. We are at home, boys. Edoji picks it up, ball in. Newcomb, oh my God, touches it over the bar. I thought that was in. Let's go attacking for, well, the last 20 or so minutes. Newcomb with a good save. What is that? What is that, Newcomb? Why have you just booed it out? Madden into England. England looks to turn. Swings the ball in towards Terhorst. Roland picks it up. Shot. Girling saves again. I can't get this goal. We just cannot get this breakthrough. Edoji. Mata. Finds Newton. Sims. Edoji again. Mata's probably been our best player. And he has got the ball. And he's gone up towards Roland, who flicks it on. He's going to get on his own flick on. He's got Terhorst in the middle. Roland beats his man in the middle. Terhorst. Oh, it's gone wide. Gone past the post. Come on, Johan. I believe in you. Let's shove you up there as well. Starkey is robbed by Hitchcock into Akindeani. Collins on the left-hand side into Hitchcock. They might have a chance to catch us on the counter because we're going for this now. We just have to go for it. There's going to be Collins with another corner. Swings it in. Akindeani at the back post. Moss is there. But Martin Ross gives us a foul, the referee. Free kick, England swings it in. Davies at the back post. Akindeani clears and Starkey will get there to keep it alive, hopefully. Starkey does keep it going. Ball over the top, but Akindeani reaches the header. Hitchcock into Reynolds. Looks for the run of Akindeani again. He's pulled out to the left-hand side channel. Ball in. O'Mara wins the header. England flicks it on and MPP picks it up. Great ball out to the right-hand side to Terhorst, who's pulled into the right-hand channel. Ball across. Rowlands, it's there. It's 1-1. Kane Rowlands gets the equaliser. With 10 minutes to go, Terhorst made the goal. MPP, lovely ball out with his left foot. Terhorst got on the run, kept it in play, fired this ball across goal, and Roland just beat his man there and makes it 1-1. He may not be at the club anymore in real life, but he's scoring us a goal. We're going to drop it back because Cheshunt have actually had a pretty good go of it at the moment, and we're just going to drop it back to positive and see what we can do. Akindeani into Moss. We're just trying to swarm him out. Williams comes forward and he's come on for them at right back. But Mata is there again and he has had a very, very good game, up for a 6.7. Can we get something out of this? Williams with a ball into Moss. Moss back to Williams. It's getting a bit tense now. O'Mara with a great header. Mata's there. Mata. Can he beat his man? Sims get back to him really well. Williams goes over the top looking for Moss, who flicks it onto nobody, and Madden comes and covers. Back to Newcomb. Goes long looking for Terhorst. Not the tallest person in the air. Terhorst. Akindeani out to Newton. They're getting a bit more space out wide. Newton ball across Moss. Great first touch, but he's put it over the bar. I want us to go and close that down straight away. I don't want those crosses coming in. We don't need to do it. No, we're going to keep counter press on. We're going to keep trying to keep that press on them. Don't play as wide so we can keep our shape when we're switching in the transition. Mata will pick that kick up from Newcomb. Madden tries to switch the play. Collins intercepts. He then tries to switch it back again. Madden's there. Poor touch though. Moss is in. He squares it. Akindeani. What a challenge. And Madden puts that behind for a corner. We've done all of our subs. We're just going to make you a defensive midfielder now. We don't want you chasing the ball. We're going to actually, let's ping early crosses in and try and focus on getting in behind them again. We'll confirm those changes. Collins with the ball in. Akindeani sees it sail over his head. He keeps it in play. MPP tackles him and then gives it back to him. It's headed back across and we're about to get this away. Can we counter? MPP up to Jackson Jr. Look at Terhorst again in acres of space. Jackson Jr. tries to feed Terhorst, but it's a poor pass and a poor run, to be honest, from the striker. As Akindeani flicks that on into Hitchcock. Hitchcock comes forward with it. Shot hits, takes a deflection. Madden can only head it across his goal. And it falls to Hughes in the centre of the park, into Newton, back to Hughes, out to Williams on this right hand side, in towards Akindiani, who's they've been trying to find him at every opportunity, the danger man Akindiani, and we've kept him sort of quiet. Tailhorse brings that down well into England. England looks for Roland. Roland is fouled by Odoji. Get him off, referee. Get him a second yellow, and he is shown a second yellow. I've been quite happy with our tactical shape today. Let's go back to attacking, and let's get creative. For the last 3 minutes of injury time, O'Mara puts his foot through it. Lee is there. Back to Williams. Matta's intercepted it. Oh, Roland tried to find MPP, but it just didn't come off. Madden, can we get a late winner? Lee is there. Matta picks it up. Back to England. Out to the left-hand side to Madden. Madden, ball across. Collins clears. Jackson Jr. tries to pick it up, but Reynolds clears. And Akindiani will bring this away. He's still got pace and legs to go. O'Mara, great touch back to Newcomb. And we have 2 minutes of injury time. Tailhorse brings that down really well. Turns, gets away from his man, but he's offside when he brought it down. And Cheshunt are looking to potentially go and get a goal here to ruin our hearts. Break our hearts even, not ruin our hearts. You don't ruin hearts. Newcomb. Can we just get this away? He does. Up towards Roland. Wins the header into Tailhorse, who beats his man. Tailhorse, have a shot. He doesn't. It falls to Jackson Jr. And Jackson Jr. looks to go on the right-hand side. It's a penalty! It's a penalty with like 15 seconds to go, and Tailhorse is stepping up to take it. Don't let me down, Johan. Tailhorse, calm, collected. He's missed on the rebound. He stuck it in. Johan Tailhorse gets his first goal of the season. Whoa, a lucky little penalty miss and sticks the rebound in. Right, let's put you. In fact, you can play anywhere along there. Let's put you as a wing back on support. Jackson Jr. can drop back here and play as a winger on support. Tailhorse can drop into... In fact, Tailhorse can stay out front, and Roland can drop into central midfield. Just there as attack. We just want to hold this win, advance forward. We will pump it long, but we're going to lower the tempo. Much more direct. Don't go out here. Can pass over the top. Can hit early crosses. Loads of time wasting. Dribble less. Be more disciplined. We will regroup, we'll hold our shape, we'll slow the pace down, we'll go over the top of the defence with long kicks, we will defend really narrow, we'll come right back here, and we're not going to go and press them when they're in their half, we will stay on our feet. And I think that's all the tactical change I want to do when we've scored a penalty with 20 seconds over allotted time. Could this be the perfect start for Folkestone Invicta? It's a great save from Girling. He's had a really good game. But Tailhorse was there to pounce on the rebound. And referee, just blow the whistle. Just blow the whistle here at Cheriton Road. Starkey with the header. It goes out of play. They should be. There it is! Full time! We get the win! Our first game of the season. We made some tactical tweaks all the way through. And I'm very happy to get the season off to a start like that. Oh man, that was impressive. That was good fun. That was really good fun. Folkestone Invicta up to 5th position in the table. Leatherhead at the top. Lose Bishop Stortford and Corinthian Casuals up there as well. Potters Bar, Bowers and Pitsia and Bognor Regis Town down the bottom. Enfield Town, Woongate and Finchley and Worthing. But it's very, very early doors at the moment. We do defeat 10 men at Cheshunt. And that late red card, it did cost them. MPP makes his professional debut. He was proud to be pleased. Part of the setup, of Cheriton Road. Yafet Matta, Harry England and Harry Newcomb also made debuts for Folkestone in the match. And Kane Rowland inspires the win. As I said, he may not be at the club anymore, but he was good. Superb in front of goal. Well done. I mean, you weren't superb in front of goal. You missed quite a lot of opportunities, but you did score in the end with a wonderful assist from Johan Tailhorst. And we are going to leave that episode there. It's a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's because we're playing the game with a lot of highlights to see what's going on. But thank you so much for watching. We'll be back for the game against... Now, Margate is a bit of a local game. Margate's not too far away. But I think we'll probably play the rest of this month and come back for the game against East Thurrock. Or maybe the FA Cup first qualifying round. We'll see how the... they're on the same day, apparently. That's an error. I'm not too sure how that's going to happen. But I'm sure once the draw's done, that game will probably get rearranged. So yeah, it'll probably be the FA Cup first qualifying round. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.